God created the world and made mankind in his image and likeness. Adam and Eve were the first people that he created, and he placed them in the Garden of Eden. But when they sinned, he expelled them from the garden. As the generations went by, sin increased on the land, and God sent a flood to refresh the land. But he preserved Noah and his family in an ark. From them, the earth was repopulated. Man then decided to create a tower called the Tower of Babel. At Babel, God confused languages and scattered the nations. Several generations later, Abraham came along, and God made covenants with Abraham, promising that he would be a great name, a great nation, and a blessing to all the nations. His line continued through Isaac and Jacob. Jacob was also called Israel, and he had 12 sons. His 12 sons became the 12 tribes of Israel. Joseph was sold into Egypt, and during the famine, his family settled there. They multiplied, and they were later enslaved. God delivered Israel through Moses in the Exodus. While the Israelites were in Egypt, they had fallen into the foreign ways, and so God needed the people to get out of Egypt. Because of their idolatry at Mount Sinai, they ended up wandering for 40 years in the desert. Under Joshua, they entered the Promised Land, and first they were ruled by judges. They ended up asking for kings to be like the other nations, but the kings also turned out to be unfaithful. Saul was the first king, and he was unfaithful to the Lord, so the Lord ended up establishing David as the king. David was a king after God's own heart, and then we had King Solomon, who was renowned for his wisdom. But because of Solomon's sins, after him, the kingdom was divided. The northern tribes of Israel fell to Assyria, and then the one remaining tribe of Judah in the south ended up falling to Babylon. The people were exiled. After about 70 years, the people returned, and they rebuilt the temple and the city. They awaited the Messiah there. Finally, in the fullness of time, God sent his only begotten Son.